is up, guys? It is Groundless Minecraft here, and I just wanted to show you guys here just a quick little thing of my entire setup here. For gaming, my home audio equipment, and everything. All this stuff has actually had big changes since the last time I've uploaded a video. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I have my PlayStation 4. I actually used to have a dresser over here, but I moved that. And I have this right here now. You can see it right here, but I actually kind of lifted my TV up a little bit here. So PlayStation up there here is the PlayStation 4 CUH 1200. I don't really play games that much anymore, so yes, it is kind of dusty. If I can get my camera focus here. Yeah, everything's kind of dusty. So, however, use this stuff now. It's pretty much for movie stuff. I mean, I play the occasional game, but you know. Anyways, here I have my Xbox One. Also fairly dusty here, but 500 gig, nothing special, just a normal fat model console with a 2 TB external hard drive. Seagate. And here I have my home theater PC. If I can get my camera to focus here. Here we go. Very dirty. It's not. Ugh. Camera didn't focus there, but it's pretty nasty. But, anyways, it's nothing special. You know, it's just good enough to watch movies on. That's enough to play Netflix and YouTube. You know, I really need to clean that. That's just like nasty. But no, have that in here. And then I have my TV box, which is also very nasty. But, yeah. I mean, look at this. This is, like I said, well, guys, keep your setups cleaner than I do. I just don't ever use my stuff anymore. I pretty much just use it to listen to some music on, watch movies, that's about it. Okay, so now that we have my electronics part out of the way, well, yeah, I have an Emerson 55-inch TV. I don't know how many specs on it. But, yeah, now we'll get started on my audio equipment here. First thing I have here is the Polk PSW 10-inch subwoofer. It's actually pretty nice for the price. You can see here, they actually originally have something in there to protect it from, going all the way through. Like a little guard, but I actually took it out because it caused a lot of port noise. It's a big problem with these things is port noise, so all I had to do is take the plate and amplifier out of the back to get like a really small flat, or Phillips screwdriver, excuse me. And all I did was just unscrew that, take it out, fixed it right up. So now this thing actually sounds really clean. This thing moves a lot. I'm not sure on the exact wattage, but I just know I don't even know what it is, to be honest, because I've heard so many different ones thrown around, but sounds pretty darn good though. It's loud for what it is. And next we have a 8-inch subwoofer of mine. It's an interesting box design. It's kind of something I made myself, where it's like bandpass inside of the box, and then there's like 2 chambers, and then the noise comes in. It's interesting, but it works really good considering, it's just an 8. It's nothing too special. It doesn't even have a vented pull piece or anything in it. But that thing moves like this far. For 8, it's crazy amount of X-Max. And it was actually originally powered off this RCA amp here. But this amp has a subsonic filter on it below like 20 hertz. So it didn't get that low as this thing could play. And it is good for highs, but not so much for lows. So my high speakers, yes, I know, no tweeters, just normal mid-range speakers. But I will say this about my setup: it's nothing special. It's not the best. It's just it's not bad. But anyways, yeah, it gets up nice and loud though. It does what I need to do. I mean, it literally gets higher. Excuse that, but it gets like higher frequencies than I can personally hear, so it's plenty loud for me. But yeah, I don't power this off that anymore. I actually got this, which does not have any subsonic filter or anything. This thing says it does 120 watts a channel, but I think it's way underrated because I've paired with these things that are 600 watt max subs, and it like completely bottomed them out. You heard that right. It bottomed out 600 watt subs. And it was at 4 ohms. The subs were 4 ohms and everything. Single voice cool. Yeah, it's a nice amp. It's not even turned up that far because this sub like could not handle it. This isn't a 600 watt max sub. It's, you know, just what I use power it. So I do have crossovers for everything, because you can see here it's kind of like a, get it fixed here, like it's a bookshelf style amplifier. You know, it's not that big. It's actually pretty heavy because the entire thing is like a big heat sink. Because, you know, does it have fans? None of my amps have fans, which I'm really lucky for that. But yeah. And excuse me. Yeah, it's really nice amp. If you're considering this, get it. But I have a crossover for it. So this just plays lower notes, and I have no trouble turn down my bass all the way up. You know, just, I don't know. There's just not really a point to have a crossover, but it does sort of help still a little bit. And then, so yeah, I use this as a bass amplifier. So yeah, that's these. Then over here, I actually have this old school Pioneer 200 watts a channel max power Pioneer car audio amp. Over here is actually pretty interesting because it's all like car audio in my home theater, but so none of my stuff has subsonic filters off the subwoofer amps that I use now. But yeah, it's really nice amp. If you find one of these, pick it up if you're considering. It's nice. I also think, like, I know this is gonna sound, you know, like I'm trying to make my stuff sound great, but I'm really not. But I think this thing's actually underrated too. I think this thing probably does more around 350-ish if I had to guess. But yeah, and then I have it powering two CXX8 Boss subwoofers. These things are really, really nice for the price. They are super stiff. Rubber surround. They have surround for days. These things move like this much. Like their X Max is probably like 1.5 inches. It's crazy for 8s. Vintage Pulpies. They're pretty nice. I actually have it in a I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, but it's actually a Thump box. I have these in. Sounds really, really top notch. And might be wondering, you know, how I have this hooked up, you know, in my house. Well, it's actually quite simple. I just took a old Xbox 360 power brick, cut off the end. You can see where I jumped the two together, so it keeps the power brick on. And put all the yellow switches together, put it positive, all the negatives together, put that negative, and then I jumped the wire from the positive to the remote wire, so it keeps the amp on. And then I'll show you how to turn that on in just a second. But yeah, it powers these. So everything, you know, as I said, isn't like, you know, it's nothing like ground shaking. Well, watch, I couldn't say that because it does shake a lot of stuff, but it does its job though. But anyways, back to here, I actually use the same thing to turn this on and off. The way, you know, it switches these on at the same time. But since I have the switch right here for my Polk, yes, I know I am planning on cleaning up these wires soon. Because I've did a lot since the last time I cleaned it up back there. So yeah, don't worry, you guys. This is getting cleaned up soon. But here, you know, I just flip this switch, have that on, and then just use a power brake. And it kicks on this amplifier and my Pioneer at the same time. Whenever I'm done, kick it right back off. And yeah, guys, this is just kind of like an overview of my setup, you know, just showing what I have. If you guys would like, you know, a sound demo of my sound system, or, you know, PS4 overview, Xbox One, any of my amps, or my particular subwoofers, if you guys would like any just like any reviews or anything, just let me know in my comments. Just let me know. And comment, like, subscribe, share, and peace.